Japan ranks among the world's heaviest users of chemical pesticides per hectare. Yet a quiet revolution is unfolding across its rice paddies and vegetable fields. From ancient duck farming traditions to AI-powered drones, Japanese farmers are proving that effective pest control doesn't require a single drop of synthetic chemicals. The climate challenge. Japan's hot, humid summers create a paradise for agricultural pests. Rice blast fungus, thrips, leafhoppers, and golden apple snails thrive in conditions that would overwhelm most farming systems. The country's diverse crop cultivation across small family farms means a wide variety of pest species attack simultaneously, historically forcing heavy chemical dependence. But this same pressure has sparked remarkable creativity. Japanese farmers have spent generations observing nature's own pest control mechanisms, developing methods that work with ecosystems rather than poisoning them. Igamo, the ducks that replaced pesticides. For centuries, Pacific Rim rice farmers released ducks into flooded paddies after harvest. In the 1980s, Fukuoka prefecture farmer Takao Furuno transformed this folk practice into a precise agricultural system. His method, called Igamo, involves releasing week-old crossbred ducklings into rice paddies shortly after transplanting seedlings. The ducks devour insects, snails, and weeds while their constant paddling aerates the water and strengthens rice stalks. Their droppings provide natural fertilization. Research from Kagoshima Prefecture confirmed that Igamo ducks controlled weeds more effectively than chemical herbicides over a 2-month growing period, building a complete ecosystem in the rice. Paddy Furuno didn't stop at ducks. Through years of experimentation, he discovered that adding loaches, a species of freshwater fish, alongside a nitrogen-fixing aquatic fern called azolla, created a self-sustaining ecosystem within each paddy. The azolla feeds the ducks and fixes nitrogen for the rice. The loaches consume pest larvae hiding in the mud. The ducks eat golden apple snails that would otherwise devastate young rice plants. This integrated system produces yields that equal or surpass chemically managed farms while generating multiple income streams. Furuno's 3-hectare farm generates significant revenue from rice, organic vegetables, duck meat, and eggs combined. His methods have now spread to over 75,000 farmers across 10 countries, from Japan and Korea to Cuba and Iran. The kitchen cabinet arsenal. Across Japan's organic farming cooperatives, farmers craft pest deterrents from ingredients most people would associate with cooking rather than crop protection. Members of the Yasato Machi Cooperative in Ibaraki Prefecture rely on moku-san, a wood vinegar distillate produced during charcoal making, to repel insects and inhibit fungal growth on their crops. They also brew koso eki, a fermented vegetable solution applied as a foliar spray that strengthens plant defenses against common pests. Perhaps the most sophisticated homemade preparation is bokashi, a carefully fermented mixture combining soil, chicken manure, pressed rapeseed cake, rice bran, charcoal, and boiled livestock bone. This rich biological amendment doesn't just feed plants. It populates the soil with beneficial microorganisms that outcompete pathogenic fungi and bacteria, creating underground conditions hostile to many common crop diseases. The Mokichi Okada Association in Shizuoka Prefecture has documented that sustained heavy composting gradually eliminates persistent weeds from fields, eventually leaving only varieties that farmers can easily remove by hand. Fooling pests with color. One of the most elegant recent innovations in Japanese pest control requires no chemicals, no biological agents, and no expensive equipment. Researchers from the University of Tokyo, collaborating with the Kyoto Agricultural Center, discovered that simply changing the color of protective crop netting could dramatically reduce pest damage. Their research focused on onion thrips attacking Kujo leek crops, a persistent pest that damages leaves, transmits viruses, and resists many chemical treatments. The insight was deceptively simple. Thrips navigate using visual cues, and red-colored netting disrupts their ability to locate host plants. Rather than killing the insects, the approach prevents them from behaving normally. An important distinction because it means pests cannot develop resistance the way they do against chemical pesticides. Field trials showed crops protected by colored nets exhibited greater stability, less stress, and more uniform development compared to conventionally managed plots. The results were striking. Chemical insecticide use against thrips dropped by 40%, while labor requirements for pest management decreased by 30% compared to conventional practice. Microbes and botanicals. Japanese researchers have been at the forefront of developing biological alternatives to synthetic pesticides, creating products derived from living organisms that target specific pests without harming beneficial species. In a landmark achievement, Japanese scientists developed the world's first agricultural pesticides based on lactobacillus bacteria, the same family of microorganisms found in yogurt and fermented foods. These biopesticides work by outcompeting harmful pathogens on plant surfaces and triggering natural immune responses within the plants themselves. The microbial control agent Bacillus thuringiensis, commonly known as BT, has gained official approval under Okayama Prefecture's rigorous organic certification system, which uses a blue label to identify produce treated only with natural substances. More recently, researchers at the Tokyo University of Science identified roseate essential oil as a potent, natural pest management tool. The oil performs a dual function, activating defensive chemical pathways within plants while simultaneously attracting predatory insects that feed on crop-damaging pests. Looking further ahead, Japanese agricultural scientists are developing RNA-based biological agrochemicals under the government's Meidri sustainability strategy. These next-generation products would use ribonucleic acid sequences to target specific pest species at the genetic level, offering precision that chemical pesticides cannot match, while leaving non-target organisms completely unaffected. This technology represents perhaps the most ambitious frontier in Japan's quest to eliminate chemical dependency in farming. Drones, AI, and the digital farm revolution. While traditional methods form the philosophical foundation of chemical-free farming in Japan, cutting-edge technology is rapidly expanding what's possible. The convergence of artificial intelligence, drone engineering, and precision agriculture is creating tools that would have seemed like science fiction to Masanobu Fukuoka's generation. Agrochemical company Nihon no Hyaku developed Leimi, a smartphone application that uses artificial intelligence to identify pests and diseases from photographs. A farmer photographs a suspicious leaf or insect, and the app returns probability-based identifications along with reference images for confirmation. The app has been downloaded more than 18,000 times and represents a collaboration between 4 major Japanese agrochemical producers. Sumitomo Chemical invested in the startup Nileworks, which produces an agricultural drone that hovers just 30 to 50 centimeters above rice plants. At this remarkably close range, the drone can forecast individual seedling nitrogen absorption, analyze growth patterns, and deliver treatments with extraordinary accuracy to only the plants that need them. Meanwhile, the OPTM Corporation developed AgriDrone, which features an ultraviolet bug zapper capable of identifying and eliminating over 50 varieties of nocturnal agricultural pests while the drone flies nighttime patrol routes above fields. Government data shows that adopting pesticide-spraying drones has reduced pest control working time by 61%. The Japanese government formalized its commitment to this technological transformation with the Act on the Promotion of Smart Agricultural Technology in October 2024, establishing certification schemes and financial incentives for farmers adopting precision tools. The Teke system. Japan's chemical-free farming movement didn't emerge in isolation. It was nurtured by a uniquely Japanese social innovation that predates the modern organic food movement by decades. The Teke system, which translates roughly as co-partnership, creates direct bonds between organic farmers and committed consumers who agree to share both the risks and rewards of chemical-free agriculture. Under Takei arrangements, consumer groups commit to purchasing a farmer's entire harvest, regardless of appearance or imperfections. This guarantee provides the financial security that makes chemical-free farming economically viable, since organic farmers typically achieve yields 60 to 90% of their conventional neighbors. Some Takei members go further, volunteering their weekends to help with the labor-intensive weeding that replaces herbicide application. Farmers like Yoshinori and Tomoko Kaneko in Saitama Prefecture have built their entire operation around Takei partnerships, relying on composting, crop rotation, and crop diversity instead of any chemical inputs. This consumer-farmer bond has proven particularly important in Japan, where cultural expectations around produce appearance create a formidable barrier to organic agriculture. Japanese consumers have traditionally shown strong preferences for perfectly shaped, unblemished, uniformly colored fruits and vegetables, leading conventional farmers to discard enormous quantities of edible but visually imperfect produce before it even reaches stores. However, recent research from Hokkaido offers encouraging signs of change. When consumers were given clear information about pesticide-free growing methods, their willingness to pay a premium was entirely unrelated to the appearance of the vegetables. Shape, color, and size became irrelevant once buyers understood the health and environmental benefits of chemical-free production. Despite the impressive array of chemical-free methods available, Japan's transition away from pesticide dependency faces obstacles that technology and tradition alone cannot easily overcome. The country's agricultural structure presents the most fundamental challenge. Japanese farming remains dominated by small family operations that lack the capital to invest in expensive drone systems, AI diagnostic tools, or the comprehensive biological control programs that larger operations can implement. While government subsidies and the Smart Agriculture Technology Act provide financial support, the reality for many aging farmers is that adopting complex new systems feels overwhelming rather than liberating. Japan's climate itself works against chemical-free ambitions. The combination of high temperatures and humidity creates conditions where pest and disease pressure exceeds that of European or North American farming regions by a significant margin. This environmental reality partly explains why Japan's per-hectare pesticide usage has historically exceeded that of most developed nations. Every organic technique must work harder in Japanese conditions than it would in the drier, cooler climates, where many sustainable farming methods were first developed. Cultural barriers persist as well. While research shows consumers will pay premiums for verified pesticide-free produce, the deeply ingrained preference for flawless appearance still influences purchasing decisions at the supermarket shelf. Chemical-free vegetables are genuinely difficult to find in typical Japanese supermarkets, creating a visibility problem that reinforces the perception that organic farming remains a marginal practice. A survey by the Ministry of Agriculture found that only about 3% of Japanese consumers correctly understood what the term organic actually means, suggesting that public education must accompany technological and agricultural innovation. Perhaps most critically, only 32% of self-identified organic farming households in Japan actually practice completely chemical-free agriculture. The remaining 68% were classified as using reduced chemicals, highlighting the gap between aspiration and practice, even among farmers committed to the organic movement. Japanese agriculture stands at a remarkable crossroads where thousand-year-old wisdom and 21st century technology converge on the same goal: growing food without poisoning the land that produces it. Takao Furuno's ducks still paddle through rice paddies in Fukuoka, their instinctive foraging performing the same pest control service their ancestors provided centuries ago. Meanwhile, drones equipped with artificial intelligence hover above neighboring fields, identifying individual pest-affected plants and delivering targeted biological treatments with surgical precision. Between these extremes lies a rich spectrum of methods, from Fukuoka's philosophical do-nothing approach and grandmother's wood vinegar recipes to colored nets that outsmart insect vision. and RNA-based biopesticides that target pests at the genetic level. Japan's Midri strategy has set the destination: 50% fewer chemicals by 2050. The journey will require every tool in this diverse arsenal, along with continued consumer education and structural support for the small family farms that define Japanese agriculture. The world is watching because the lessons emerging from Japan's fields are universal. Effective pest management begins with understanding nature, not overpowering it.